This is a updating video of myself, and I'm gonna be speak about this because something privately and stuff. And the last time I make my video, I was get that heat up and stuff like that. So I'll go talk about this stuff, something private, a little private. And recently, I've been terminated at the martial school I work at. Okay. Now I'll go speak through my experience that I do not like about being a martial arts teacher when it comes to work at the martial arts school for somebody. Okay. Here's the things that I do not like about that. I gave an update with that so could open up your guys' eyes. Okay. Those who are passionate martial artists, listen to this stuff. That I need you to listen to this. And I've been working in the martial arts school when I was 17 years old. And things, so if you make that under minimum wage in a high school ages, it's one thing. I don't have a big deal with that. It's not a big deal, okay? But when you become adult and still make that money like in a high school age, it doesn't make no sense. Okay? Really doesn't make no sense. Reason why it doesn't make no sense because you're in a point where like as you're adult, even 30s, making that same amount of money like a high school age, it doesn't make no sense. Reason why is, what if you gotta live by yourself, or even though if you live with your parents? What if like you gotta help your parents? What if like you gotta buy some food, pay some bills? That one is ridiculous. So I open up you guys' eyes with that is, do not work in a martial arts school or pay you like crap. Okay? The reason why is it doesn't make no sense. It's not right. And not only that though, it is against the law, Pay under minimum wage is against the law. If you work in a martial arts school where they pay you minimum wage, yes, it will be, better than work under minimum wage. And yeah, it happened to me for like 13, 14 years, that I work in the martial arts school where I get paid. When I was 17, it's not a big deal. Until then, that's too much. The most recently, I know one martial arts school, they get paid like $10,000 an hour, of the minimum wage, which is better. But only problem with that is they don't pay me enough where I can't pay the bills. Struggle pay the bills. If you pay more, it will be easy. You gotta think about this. You gotta pay the house bills, You gotta pay the electric bills, internet, phone, lights, phone bill. Then you gotta pay for your food, and also you gotta pay for your credit card. That me personally, I haven't pay off of that. This is what belts affect what martial arts school did. And me, I do not work in the martial arts school where paid me below minimum wage ever again. I'm not working for someone like with that. And the work recently, not just they pay me below minimum wage, they have a delayed pay that they pay me inconsistently. Okay. That to me is a severely devalued martial arts. It is. And that, and also another thing too, I have to pay like a bus pass. It costs like about $50, $55 for 31 days, man. And that alone, like, after I was terminated, it's like I'm not gonna work in this martial arts school where they pay me below minimum wage ever again. I'm not doing this ever again. That brings headache to me, And not that though, I want to move out my parents' house. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I want to move out because I don't want to deal with them. Because parents I've been living with, I don't get me wrong, I love my parents, I love my father. But there's things that's so annoying that may occur, got me stuck in my growth, as an individual growth. That he think he could stop me from being myself. He think he could stop me from doing my own way, this and that. But you can't stop me. And that's another part of the reason why I want to move out. I've been wanting to move out ever since I'm back in San Bernardino. I want to move out since I think 3 years ago. I want to move out. Here I am working 3 years in martial arts school. Good thing about it, like, keep me away from him, of course, but at the same time, it's not enough. I want to move out of my parents' house. Okay? And the reason why I want to move out of my parents' house because I feel like hell, it is. That's what I feel like. That I want to accomplish the way I want to accomplish. Without them interfere my individual growth. And here's the thing. If you don't have a knowing parent, you're lucky. If you have a parent that's functional with that, you are lucky, okay? I got dad is like half functional, half dysfunction, I have that, And you gotta be very lucky. You gotta born into the right family. You gotta born into functional type of person. Because once you're born, parents in your blood's in your blood. So key is you want to be free from your parents' ways. If that case. Okay? Those who are Christians, listen to my video, knew what I'm talking about. Because it's about David, King David, and King Solomon. Those who are Christian, read the Bibles. And I recommend you read the Bible some more about King David, King Solomon. If you read that book of his, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see that David and Solomon. Because in case you don't know who David Solomon is, he's a father's son, Okay? I'm not going any further than that. But just seek it for yourself, And if you want to seek it for yourself, just give me a comment with that, man, because... And tell me what you think of that. That way, I'll go give reflection with that, And once you're born, parents' blood, you are the parent in the parents' blood. Their parents' ways within you. That you gotta be free from your parents' ways. Me, I done that already. Even though I live with my parents, but even that, still like, I get yelled, I get grounded, wherever that is. But it doesn't stop me from being free from my parents' way. It doesn't stop me from being an artist for life. It doesn't stop me from expressing myself. It doesn't stop me from that. And the way I am, I'm a very consistent person, okay? Except for I gotta update it. Without, and thing is, so I do not want to change on things, but yet lost. I want to stay consistent, but yet change with the upgrading. Change with the updated. If you look at video games, there's armor, there's a weapon. Later, there's an upgraded version of weapons, there's an upgraded version of armor. That's the same thing what I'm doing. Okay? And once again, like, I'm not working a martial arts school or pay me under minimum wage ever again. Okay? I'm done with that, man. Okay? I'm gonna be working a regular job or pay me $10,000 an hour. If it's 8 hours, man, I'll be getting paid over $2,000 a month. That's a living right here. That's some money right there I'll be making. If and knowing that, I'm gonna be working for myself, teaching martial arts at my friend's garage. You know? And around this week, I'm gonna help my friend out, you know? Clean it out. And then use a master plan, what equipment I'll be put there and there, you know? But still, this stuff is to be announced. That me and my friend go talk about this stuff, you know. At the very start off with is the neighborhood, man. Or his friends, man. Or my friends, you know. I want to start out with, man, because that gives me a start of teach my own martial arts expression is Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution. Okay? As I teach as Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution, that alone will understand. Okay? Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution is my stuff. Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution is to develop strong martial arts as a revolution and also develop strength as to move forward towards your development and not moving backwards towards that. I want to make sure you stay consistent yourself where you're at, but yet upgrade stuff will come. And also I encourage room for improvements. Okay? That's what basically I'm doing. Because there are sources in you. There's science of combat. Therefore, I'm not letting people walking away think you know everything. Think you know the technique. But yet you don't have the science. But yet you're being lazy. No. I want you to walk away with knowing beyond that you know it. Have the science. Have the growth mindset behind. Don't walk away like, oh, I know everything. Then all of a sudden you're lazy. All of a sudden you're sloppy. Okay? I want you to walk away with you knowing. Beyond that you're knowing. You understand the science. You get where you love to do this stuff all day long, man. Okay? And Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution, another thing, it's my own expression that I gotta be me. Okay? And That's a new chapter for me that I will do, or that I am very excited for my new chapter. I'm truly excited for that. Okay? As I'm truly excited for that, I'm going to. And like I said in the other video, of course, that I gotta take it down because I be so blunt. I use a lot of profanity and stuff like that, but I'm not teaching everybody the same like how traditional martial arts do. That's what negative about traditional martial arts. Don't have no individual growth. You're not allowed to self-express. You're not allowed all that. It's restriction. It's limitation. Every single art out there are. Of course, every single art has strength and weakness, but matter of fact is has a limitation to that. I don't want to stuck in that. You know? Because I want my own stuff, myself to grow. That's what Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution is there. I train for myself, and also I train others. The more I do that, every single student out here will be progressing a lot. I'll be training at. Also, myself will be progressing through that. Also, I'm going to be upgrading stuff a lot. I'm going to be upgrading equipments once the money made. And as far as the jobs, I cannot be accurately sure of that because of I don't want to make sure. I want to be accurately sure of that because I go get jobs soon. You know, working the regular jobs on the side while I teach martial arts side as work for myself. I'll be charging it. You know, I'll be charged like $100 a month. You know. I'm not going to be charged $50 a month. That's devaluing the martial arts. I don't want that severely devalued. I want to charge $100 a month because is the value of that. If I could charge over $100 a month, I could, you know? But in that case, we're going to see what happened with that. And I'm not teaching for free either, man, because that will be severely devalue the martial arts. Okay? And far as the update with that, I gotta delete my video on things that I swear and this and that, cause I cannot be too real with that. Okay? And I know what's going to happen if I be too real. That will have a consequence there. When you be too real, keeping things real will get you in trouble, man. Seriously. But at the same time, don't be a phony sellouts. That will do the same thing. It will set consequence for your actions. If you be a fake phony sellouts. And you cannot be too real, especially not in the business world. But at the same time, you cannot be a sellout. And martial arts school, I work at every single martial arts schools out there are a sellout. You know, that's where I'm criticizing a lot of that. That's part of the reason why I'm terminated, because of have that criticism towards the sellout stuff, you know? You know? That I tend to be real, you know? Because something's like, it's not a games. And parents out here talk to me with that, say, kids are not ready, and parents complain like, I don't want to spend money, but yet they look as a pass, but they don't look like they're passing it. You know? I don't say anything, but in my point of view, he's right, man. That I want to say something, man, but I'm being very careful of that, man. It just been going on that I get so bottled up, man. That I don't want to be a sellout like this. That's where martial sellout belt system is begun because of that. Turned into it's not legitimate stuff. And as far as Aaron's martial arts revolutions, I'll be create my own rankings. I'll go be create my own rankings. Okay? I'm gonna be, and I know a couple people want to continue their black belt and stuff, which is fine, you know, but I'm gonna do it in the legitimate way anyways. Anyhow. Okay? And that's what I want, man. You know, there's some kids out here who are 8 years old, 9 years old. I don't want the kids being the black belt till they're 15, you know? Which is fine, you know? I know people out here who start Taekwondo age 5, but take 10 years to become a black belt. His name is Michael Kim. You know? And me, I start Taekwondo when I was 9 years old. It took me 5 years to become a black belt. Starting at maybe 7. And a good thing about that, I'm a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo in World Taekwondo Federation that I could certify people, man. Black belt, man. I can. Okay? I can, you know? And the main thing that I do not want to do, that a lot of martial arts schools, majority of martial arts schools do, are selling out with over belt promotion. That's part of the reason why martial arts reputation has been destroyed. Okay? And I want to make sure like it's a legitimate way. Like I said, I don't teach everybody the same. Okay? I'm doing the purpose of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a purpose of helping people, man. It's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And and I want to keep myself very legitimate. I don't want to over promote the students. And for the students out here, you know, I gotta remind you, I gotta make the other video. Don't focus too much on rankings. Focusing on bettering yourself. Once you better yourself, I'll be telling you where you're at. But if you are obsessed and focus too much on ranking too much, chances are you're not going to accomplish your technique the way you are. Okay? That's the way it is. And I want to make sure you are very comfortable what you're doing in each level you do. And once I'm certified black belt, technically, they're elite. After this, I'll be recreate my own rankings. That I'm going to be that. I don't know what that we'll see. I gotta have people question for me with that. So I gotta see what's happening with that. So yeah. And as far as kids class, I'll be teaching kids class 2-3 days a week. Depends if they come 2 days a week. 2 days a week for them. If they are 3 days a week, technically I'll be doing 3 days a week. I know there's some kids out here who wants to do like 4 days a week. In that case, But main thing is, I'm gonna make the kids beg for it, you know? And I'm not forcing that, okay? If they wanna come 2 days a week, it's fine. If they wanna come 3 days a week, that's fine. If they wanna come 4 days a week, it's fine. Technically, I'll do 3 days a week, but if they wanna do 4 days a week, and I have a way around it. But as far as scheduling goes, I don't know what's going on with that. And once I get the job and stuff, I gotta go from there, man, because at the job, but yet it's worth money, man, you know what I'm saying? Two, that's what, two things I gotta do, okay? Making money off of jobs that I'll be working at, the minimum wage job, or I'll be teaching martial arts on the side. It's Aaron's Martial Arts Revolution that I'll be working for myself. Also, I'll be making money off of that, you know? And then from there, it will be like extra money I'll be making, you know? So, and I'm gonna be revamp my video, you know, as I update myself. I gotta take that video down where I be very explicit, this and that, because there's no needs. Because it turned into, right now, it's not a big deal anymore, you know? Because I'm glad I'm away from that, okay? So it's not a big deal anymore. Could be everything, like, around me is very negative. Also something like turned me off from the very beginning with this and that. That shouldn't be a big deal anymore, man. That will be not a big deal anymore, because I'm step away from that. I know people out here like do things that turn me off from the very begin with. At the same time, it's like, I don't know, gonna be a right martial arts for you, you know what I'm saying? If people want rankings more than their technique, it's like, I don't know, gonna be a right school for you, you know, to be honest. As it being said, I'm gonna be out this video, man, later.